Today's not-so-fun edition of the Cowboys Report is made possible by RexMD. You guys can get up to 90% off and only pay $2 per dosage when you go to rexmd.com/chat. The unfortunate news of the day. The Dallas Cowboys have lost star cornerback Trevon Diggs for the entire season. Trevon Diggs suffered a torn ACL at Cowboys practice today. Another just unbelievable development for a Cowboys football team that just never seems to have their star players all healthy together. Diggs reportedly just in a normal one-on-one drill at practice, very common, got his feet tangled up and whatever and tore his ACL in the process. The MRI has already occurred. The Cowboys' fear going into the MRI was a torn ACL. NFL Network's calling it a non-contact injury. I've seen reports of they got kind of just tangled up in a one-on-one. It doesn't really matter that much in the end. It is a torn ACL for Trevon Diggs, the Cowboys' star number one corner, who signed a well-earned, well-deserved contract extension earlier this offseason. Now he is out for the entire 2023 campaign. He gets just 2 games in to his year. The Cowboys' cursed Thursday injury luck continues, and Diggs will continue to miss the season. It's not fair. I am upset. I am heartbroken. It is not a good development for a Cowboys team that absolutely harbors high-end expectations, championship-level expectations. Now he's going to miss time. There's about no worse news that could have happened here for Trevon Diggs. Again, he one-on-one drill, pretty normal, went down, actually walked off the field, was not carted off. He was seen on crutches. That was kind of the big development once practice ended. Now Diggs' season is over with a torn ACL. The Cowboys will have to try to find a way to figure out who's going to replace Diggs at the cornerback spot. Now, he has not officially been placed on IR, but we know that outcome is going to happen, that Diggs will go on injured reserve. Stephon Gilmore now becomes the Cowboys' number one corner on the outside. Deron Bland had been playing nickel. My expectation is that Bland is going to move to the outside, which he did a lot in the preseason. He's done it before. He's played outside corner. You'll probably then make Jordan Lewis your nickel option. You've also got Israel Mukuamu who can play that role. Noah Igbenogany, Eric Scott can both play on the outside. Nahshon Wright is on IR for at least 2 more games. Then he is eligible to come back. But at some point in the coming days, the Cowboys will place Diggs on IR. His season is now over with a torn ACL. All we can do now is try to send some good vibes towards the direction of Trevon Diggs. So flood the comment section with some 7s for Diggs, the Cowboys star corner. Type your 7 for me in the comment section right now, especially if the ad comes here on YouTube. Go do it. We had an entire planned show. We'll still get to the stuff on, Micah Parsons wanting to play some offense, Mazi Smith, etc. But, how things change, right? Another Thursday injury. I'm sick of them. I hate them. They annoy me to no end. Diggs' season is over. It's a huge loss for the Cowboys. They've looked great through the first 2 games. I would argue the most impressive football team. Now he's not going to be out there. Just absolutely brutal from that perspective. Today's show is made possible by RexMD. Head over to rexmd.com/chat to get up to 90% off and only pay $2 per dosage with the men's online wellness source. If you sometimes feel you're lacking some confidence in the bedroom, want to have a more fulfilling sex life, maybe you're just feeling really down for whatever reason, especially today, RexMD offers an easy and discreet way to get the medication you need for ED without having to visit a doctor's office. With just a few clicks, you can have your medication delivered straight to your door at a fraction of the cost of traditional pharmacies. RexMD's team of licensed physicians will work with you to find the right treatment plan, and the medication is made in the USA, so you can trust its quality. Plus, their customer support team is available 24/7 to answer any questions or concerns you might have. So if you want to take control of your sex life and say goodbye to ED, head on over to rexmd.com/chat and start your consultation today. Take advantage of the best deal they've ever offered and save up to 90% off. Only pay $2 per dosage with our exclusive link. That's rexmd.com/chat. Links in the comment section and the description of today's show. Over now to our more regularly scheduled Cowboys program before the disastrous Trevon Diggs injury. Micah Parsons revealed he got some work at tight end on the scout team because Micah really wants those Mike Vrabel, J.J. Watt touchdown catches. Here's what Micah told the Pat McAfee show. Big Mike let me get a couple of scout team reps at tight end. He might not have let y'all know that. I probably shouldn't have spilled the tea. I just keep trying to show him glimpses for whatever opportunities I can get. I'm trying to touch this ball. Mike was then asked about it and said this. He played a snap there at tight end. I will not give you an evaluation on that, but yes, it's something you entertain. Definitely. Micah, honestly, does have that ability. And then Micah said the evaluation that Mike said he wasn't going to give. He was disappointed in my route, but I told him I didn't warm up, and I just went out there on the fly. I look forward to running it back this Friday. Now, there's no doubt that Micah wants those Vrabel Watt touchdown catches. I do wonder how the unfortunate Trevon Diggs torn ACL might make the Cowboys think twice about doing that one. But today's pin poll, on the live show, and just our normal comment here, is do you want Micah Parsons to get some offensive snaps? Y for yes, N for no in the comment section. Maybe your answer changes what it was before the Diggs injury versus now, but sound off in the comment section. McCarthy's not wrong when he says Micah does have that ability. He was a great high school running back, and there was even buzz before he opted out of his final year at Penn State that he might return some kicks for the Nittany Lions because he is that impressive of an athlete. But the big thing here, especially with Diggs not out, is that you got to make sure he's not hurt in the process. I am okay with a package on offense in the red zone, on the goal line. It's probably the only way you make it happen, have it make sense. You cannot put him out there on 1st and 10 from the 30. That's not a viable outcome. A red zone package? Sure, but that's kind of all I think you would really do. Let's spend some time here on Mazi Smith. Smith has only played 28 snaps so far this season. There's plenty of room to grow, although the snap count is so low, much like Jonathan Hankins' snap count is so low, because the game script has not required your nose guard to be out there. Mazi's had 2 tackles all season. That's it. 1 TFL, a pressure, by the way. Some flashes. There are still times his pad level gets just a little bit too high, and you'd like to find a way to keep that down a little bit more. Overall, Mazi's been fine. He hasn't made a big splash, hasn't been asked. The game has been so pass heavy. The things you would want Mazi Smith out there for to make the big time plays to help out your defense haven't really been called upon. You don't need Mazi out there up by 20 points in the fourth quarter. That's not. You're going to put Neville Gallimore, Chauncey Golston out there instead. So grade Mazi Smith so far. A, B, C, D, or F. Go vote for me in the comments section. A, B, C, D, or F. Now, we will be live for the Cowboys Cardinals Week 3 matchup. We'll preview that later on this week as well. So make sure that you are subscribed to us here at the Cowboys Report. We'll be live well before kickoff. We'll go live an hour 20-ish again before the game begins. Hit that sub button right now. We do have to hit the Deion stuff again, too. I've made my thoughts on this pretty clear. Jerry Jones asked about Deion Sanders at Colorado. The Athletic is reporting that NFL teams could very well have interest, from that perspective of hey, maybe they bring him in for a workout or a meeting, I should say, whatever. And Jerry's answer, as we'll show you here in a second, was very much designed to not draw attention of oh, Jerry, Cowboys down. Didn't stop national media. The big talking head show still found a way to spin it into Deion as Cowboys head coach, which is not going to happen. Here's what Jerry actually said. Let me tell you something. He's a hell of a coach. He's a hell of a coach. He influences people, and of course that's part of it in the NFL. But I don't want to go there because you know where that starts going every which way. But Deion can influence and cause with his stature, his substance, what he is, as well as his own personality, being able to get inside and work with you on an individual basis. I am a product of that with him. Look, Jerry knows how those questions could be spun. Like, oh, he's a great coach. Now, remember this part too, though. Deion has said he does not want to coach in the NFL. He doesn't think he doesn't want to try to motivate NFL players. And I think, to be honest, Deion's probably right. I think he's a better college coach. I do think some teams will call him. I mean, you've taken Colorado from a school that nobody talked about to they're ranked. They're 3-0. They've been electric. They've gotten attention, right? I think in the end, Coach Prime is best in college. I think that is his best spot. I think that's where he maximizes. How does Deion win as a coach? Being a good CEO, motivating college kids, and recruiting. You lose the recruiting side in the NFL. Hey, you might want to come play for a great head coach. That's all fine. But if they're not offering you the money, you ain't going there. You can't get them all in the NFL. Can't get them all in college, but you can get more. So will Deion Sanders ever coach in the NFL? 1 for yes, 0 for no. Sound off for me in the comment section right now.